Good morning, everyone. Now the proceedings will be taken care by Caroline. She'll take the session. Yeah, proceed, Caroline.
Good morning to everyone present here. I would like to welcome our esteemed director, Dr. B.R. Venkatesh, our dedicated faculty, and my fellow students. Our guest for today's Chanakya series of business management lecture is Mr. Saravana Krishnan V. Curiosity and tiding abilities are a perfect fit in his first career as a financial consultant with a total of 12 years industry and academia experiences. He is in the noble profession as an educator for the last 10 years. He has also been a consultant for the last 9 years at Multi-Ray Financial Services, a business partner of Religare Securities Limited, with a bouquet of financial products like equity, commodity, currency, mutual fund, insurance, financial planning, and tax planning. He currently has a franchise of angel broking and is a faculty member at Christ Deemed to be University, Bangalore. He is an alumni of the prestigious IIM Calcutta, where he completed a 1 year executive program in applied finance. He completed a data analytics certification program from IIM Rohtak and also completed FDP in econometrics from IIM Kozhikode. He has a rattling stake towards security analysis, portfolio management, derivatives, and tax planning. He is currently pursuing his PhD from Karpagam University, Coimbatore, and he is an associated faculty cum trainer at the Bombay Stock Exchange Institute for the GFMP course in the southern region of Coimbatore. Mr. Sarvana has a financial modeling certificate from Simply Learn and EduCBA and an NSE certification in the financial market, a capital market dealers module, depository module, Association of Mutual Fund of India, derivative module, and intraday technical analysis. He has been an integral resource person for leading colleges and has also attended and organized a multitude of national level seminars and workshops. He has attended corporate trainings conducted by eminent companies like Social Finance Limited on the commodity market, technical analysis by iCharts, personal financial services by Religare FinMart, and fundamental analysis conducted by the NSE Manipal Education. He has also been certified a Train the Trainer program from CMR Life Skill Institute. He also practices research activities on option strategies, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and portfolio management. He has also published research papers in international and national journals. It is our utmost privilege to be graced by your presence, sir, and we look forward to learning as much as we can this morning. On behalf of our director, faculty, and student, I would like to extend a heartfelt welcome to Mr. Saravana Krishnan. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Caroline. That's detailed profile reading. I think you have read everything. Thank you for that. And I take this opportunity to thank Chandrasekhar sir and the director of the program, Venkat sir. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Caroline, once again. Sir, shall I begin?
Yeah, proceed, sir.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone doing good during this pandemic. Just you can use a chat box to reply quickly on this. Just yes. So let it be an interactive session. We'll keep. I'll be asking questions. You can use a chat box to reply, or even you can unmute yourself and you can talk to me. But maybe unmuting and talking may create a lot of traffic. So I prefer messaging in the Google Meet chat itself. How are you guys doing? Can you please respond in the chat box? Hope I'm audible to everyone. All right. That's great. Thank you for the response. Yes. Thank you. Thanks for that response. Let me begin with my session. Before getting into the PPT mode, I just wanted to convey, make sure that you take something away from this session, and I'll make sure that I'll give my best, and I make sure that it is not boring. If it is boring, you can stop me any point of time and you can tell me. All right. and there will be few activities and few quizzes. So I want your sincere participation. I know this is online mode. People can, I mean, take it for granted, but still, definitely it is going to be useful session for not just for your MBA. It is going to be useful for your life. You can make investments, you can do trading. If you wanted to become an investment banker, then it is going to help. If you wanted to become, let's say, a stockbroker, then it is going to be useful, right? So pay attention. If anywhere, if you're lacking attention, or if you are feeling it is boring, let me know so that I will make it a little more interesting by doing some activity. All right. Hope my voice is clear enough to you guys. Any SS will be welcome. Thank you, Pratima. Just I'll connect a secondary device to check the messages. Just give me a minute. All right. Hope you're able to see the PPT. Can you guys please respond? All right. So demystifying the stock market using technical analysis. That's a topic for you guys today. But before getting into technical analysis, I just wanted to give you some basic introduction towards the market and why we required stock market. Then we will get into a little bit of fundamental analysis. Then we will get into the technical analysis. So I've planned the session for you guys today. The overview for the 2 days. This is how I planned. Maybe today, first 2 hours, that is 1 and 2, 1 hour, I'm maybe planning to give you the basics of stock market and introduction to fundamental analysis and little bit of common sense investing and other types of investing we're going to discuss in the first 1 hour, or maybe 1 hour, 15 minutes or so. Then the second hour, we're going to discuss about the technical analysis. Maybe we are going to discuss about Dow theory. Then we're going to discuss about pivot calculator. And also we're going to discuss about something using a data analysis, we call it as. Using the data, can we trade in the market? That is what we're going to discuss in the second hour. And tomorrow we're going to discuss about other technical indicators like MACD, RSI, Bollinger Bands, major indicators, and also we're going to discuss about the chart patterns, something like you would have heard about doji, bullish engulfing, this kind of patterns. How do we identify this kind of patterns in the stock market or using the chart? That is what we're going to discuss in the tomorrow session. And also we're going to discuss different types of charts and what is the chart timing we need to set up and different types of trading and how do we use timing of the graph for different types of trading. That is what we are going to discuss in the entire. So it sounds interesting. Or any other topic you like to cover, you can mention in the chat box now, so that maybe I can plan it the time and I can include in tomorrow's session. It sounds interesting. Can you guys please respond in the chat box? Yes, others, can you guys please? There are 50 members. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Please be attentive. Let's make it more interactive. And valuation of stock is not covered because I'm going to focus on technical analysis here. I will just give you simple common sense investing or something like that. Maybe valuation of investing I'm not covering, Pratima. All right. Anything else? Any regarding technical analysis you wanted to cover something, you may tell here so that I can include. If anything you come across also, you can tell me even later today in the session. All right. Okay. So let us begin. Let me ask you with the question: why do you need stock market? Can you guys please tell me in the chat box? Why do you need stock market? I'm looking at the secondary device because secondary device is my mobile. Kept for your seeing the chat messages. Why do you need stock market? Can you guys please tell me? Okay, for the financial growth. Okay, through stock market, can you raise money? Santosh. Okay, what else? What else? Sachin, anything else? Okay, investment and spend. Okay, you're going to spend doing shopping, Sunil? All right. Chetan, for trading. Superb. See, whatever answer you're telling, it's correct. We'll definitely will make sure that your answers are correct because you are giving related answers only. So don't worry about whether answer is right, wrong. You have to participate. That's it. Widening economy. That's nice. To give companies a platform to pool investors. That's nice. Yeah. All right. So that is what we're going to understand in the next maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Why do we need stock market? It is going to be little of basic. You guys know about it already. You would have studied definitely in the subject. Okay. But still, I just wanted to throw simple example. I'm going to make you understand why do we need stock market. Please read this question again. I'm going to make you understand why do we need stock market. That is what my question. Then we will cover how it works. Then we will get into a few other things. All right. Okay. Let us say there is Mr. Suresh wants to start a business. Okay. How many of you seen this 5-star advertisement? I know many people would have seen. What is the character names in 5-star advertisement? Yeah, that is what we're going to discuss today. So keeping Ramesh and Suresh, we're going to start this example. So in the entire example, Ramesh and Suresh will be there. Okay, this person is called Suresh. So let's say Mr. Suresh wants to start a business. Okay, Suresh wants to start a business. That business may be some any business. Let's say construction related to construction business or whatever the business it may be. Okay. Now let's say he don't have enough money to start the business and he seeks his friend Mr. Ramesh. So now Ramesh and Suresh together they wanted to start a business, okay, in Bangalore and doing well in the business. They started a business also. So some construction company they started and the business is also pretty well. They're doing very well. Maybe the business started, 1 year went, 1 year the business is doing well, 2 year went, the business is doing well. Now they're planning to expand this business and they seek loan from the bank. Okay, definitely they wanted to expand. They can go to bank and they can ask for loan, correct? Business loan. Now banker will give money just like that. Can you guys please tell me whether banker will give money? Maybe for Vijay Mallya they'll give. How about Ramesh and Suresh? Banker will give money? No. Okay. Exactly, Sunil. You are right. They will look for something called collateral security, correct? You need to pledge your maybe your office, or if you have any property on the business name, then you are supposed to pledge that. Then you may get loan. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to get a loan from a bank, correct? So maybe with this existing business, they may get a loan and they again expand the business, and the business is going from this level to they made this level, and the business is going well, superb, really, they're doing good. Great job, Mr. Ramesh and Suresh. But see, Ramesh wants to grow bigger. Now they wanted to start pan India and do export. Now what they wanted to do? They wanted to set up. They initially set up only in Bangalore. They actually expanded all over Karnataka. Then they expanded all over South India. And now they wanted to start pan India from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. They wanted to do their business. And for that, they required more capital now. How do they get this money? From where? Any idea? Where do they get this 300 crores? Ramesh and Suresh is not having so much money. Even from the business is doing good, they may get some 10 crores out of that. But to expand, to pan India, and they wanted to even do international business, export, and they required more money. They wanted to set up at least 2-3 manufacturing plants apart from Bangalore, right? How do they get this 300 crores? Okay, what is IPO, Sunil? What else? Yes, Chetan, Santosh, Pratima, Carolyn. From where they get this 300 crores? Investors, loans, issue shares. Yes, Shwati, you're right. Asking the public to subscribe for the shares. All right, superb. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. So how they get is by issuing equity shares via capital market. You would have studied something like there are two types of things, markets. One is capital market, and another one is, under capital market, you would have seen or you would have studied primary market under secondary market, correct? So we're going to discuss about the capital market, under capital market, the primary and secondary now. All right, so they're going to issue equity shares via capital market. So where they have to contact now to issue this equity shares? Yeah, debentures is also one method, Pratima, you're right. But we are not going to discuss about the debentures now. We are focusing only on the equity shares. Superb, yeah. Now, can you tell me what is the procedure? Now, how do I approach the capital market? Yes. Yes, Pratima, can you tell me quickly? Yes, SEBI. We will approach somebody called SEBI. Exactly. Right. So they wanted to develop more factories. They wanted more money. So they're using the capital market. They're going to rise. So how they're going to rise? They call for an investor meeting. Or who is going to call? Not Ramesh and Suresh. This work will be given to somebody called as investment banker. And this investment banker will call all the stockbrokers or call all the investors and tell about our company, Ramesh and Suresh company. Okay, SR company or RS company. About RS company, they'll be telling about the company performance, how much profit they're making, how long they're doing this business, what is their vision, what is their mission. Everything will be told to the public. And what this public will do? Public will buy the equity shares by whatever money they have. So that is why the pieces of money is different for everyone. Whoever is having more money, they will buy more equity shares. Whoever is having less money, they'll buy less equity shares. So that's how the money is being raised. So 300 crores will be raised like this. So this is called as IPO. Sunil has said initially itself, this is called as IPO. So this is called as primary market. This is called as initial public offering. So first time, initial means first time When a company wants to raise money from the public, then it is called as IPO, initial public offering. So very simple. So everybody knew about it. I'm sure, but still, the story may always be there in your mind. That's why I just gave you this kind of story. All right. So this is how the capital market and IPO has been used. Now let us go to the next level. Now what happened? The business is doing well. The money flow is there. He started 2, 3 factories, and there is shareholders. Then there is directors, and there is an officers. All these people are there now. The business is also doing well. Now, what they want is there are shareholders. Okay. So the procedure you said via SEBI. So SEBI has to approve to give this equity share. The investment banker will take all this work, and he will distribute the equity shares, also collect money and give it to us. Because our core work is what? Our core work is to mainly manufacture this, whatever we are manufacturing, maybe cement or construction materials or whatever it is. We are going to only manufacture that. Our work is not to go and ask money from the public. That will be taken care by this investment banker. Please understand that. That is why you have something called merchant banking and financial services, some separate subject, where what is the role of merchant banker you will be studying there, or investment banker you will be studying there. Next, so the business is doing well, then you created shareholders, then you have directors, independent directors, all these things will be there in your company. Now you see there is a group of shareholders standing, and can you find out there is one person very angry and is looking at you, looking at Ramesh and Suresh. Imagine that you are only Ramesh and Suresh. Can you find out which is that person? Can you find out one person is very angry, whereas all others are happy? Yeah. So that person is Umesh. Can you see here? This who's standing here. Okay, the front row. He is Umesh. Exactly, exactly. Next to the blue, yeah, with black hair, exactly. Right? He is very angry or annoyed with the company. Maybe he's not happy with the company, or whatever reason, maybe. Or he's going to get married in the next month, or whatever. Let us keep some reasons for him. So now Umesh is not happy with the company and wants to sell all the shares. Whatever he has bought through this IPO, he wants to sell all the shares. Now, go to can Umesh go to the founder of the company and ask the company owners, Ramesh and Suresh, to buy back the shares, whatever he has bought? Is it possible? Can you guys please tell me, is it possible? Yes or no? Okay, Pratima said no, no. Okay, super. Anybody say yes here? Exactly, Pratima, you're right. Superb, you guys are rocking. All right. So what happens? So Umesh cannot give his shares to Ramesh and Suresh, or he cannot demand Ramesh and Suresh to buy back the shares from Umesh. Why he cannot do that? You guys said no, but can you tell me why he cannot do that? Can you guys tell me why he cannot do that? Why Ramesh and Suresh cannot buy from Umesh directly? Directly is possible. That is different case. But Umesh is not happy and Umesh wants to sell. In that case, Ramesh and Suresh can buy. That is what my question. Can you guys please tell me? Okay, I will tell. Why? The reason is, for example, they collected 300 crores and they started some business. Now Umesh has invested, let's say, 1 lakh rupees in that. Okay, out of 300 crores, 1 lakh is invested by Umesh. And Umesh is asking that 1 lakh money has to be repaid to Umesh. Now, what happens to the business of Ramesh and Suresh? The construction business capital will come down or not? Yes, it will come down, right? So, are you guys there? No responses? Yeah, so that is the reason Umesh, Ramesh, and Suresh cannot buy back from the person who is not happy with the company shares, or whatever the reason. Maybe he's going to get married, for that he required sudden money, or whatever it is, or maybe some emergency, he wants to get money, whatever reason may be. So that will not happen. They cannot sell directly to the founders of the company. So for that, they have to participate in something called secondary market. So under secondary market, we have stock market. All right. Under secondary market, we have stock market. So under stock market only, you can go and sell your shares. So Umesh is going there and he's selling. So now hope you understand why do we need stock market. This is the reason why stock market emerged. We had only IPO. Then after IPO, we had stock market, and the stock market is there to list the secondary shares, which is already raised money from the public, and they can list their company in the stock market, and those stocks are listed in the stock market, and the buyers and sellers can buy that and sell that. That is why we required stock market. Hope you guys understood this, and hope this story was interesting. Ramesh and Suresh and 5-star. Yes. No. Can you please respond? Yeah. So can you give 5-star for this? Can you give 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star? How many stars? 5 stars. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Kajal. Yes. So now we're going to understand how it works. We understood why stock market is required. Now let us understand how it works. You can see here there is a bull and there is a bear. You definitely would have heard what is bull, what is bear. So bull means the market is going up, bear means market is coming down. This is all the common terminologies we use or we would have studied in MBA, correct? Now let us understand how it works. Okay. Now I'm taking you to a market. What do you mean by market? I'm not telling about stock market. Just a market. When it comes to market, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? Can you please tell me? Yes, place where to buy and sell. See, this is what the market looks like. All right. So you can see there are different buyers and sellers, and there are a lot of items here. That is, you have a meat shop, we have fruit shop, we have a banana shop separately, we have vegetable shops, and there are many other shops in this market. There are a lot of products are available. That is what market we call it as. So generally we tell I'm going to market in those days, but maybe today we are going to supermarket and purchasing things. But I remember people telling, or even my parents keep telling, when they wanted to go to market and buy things. Yes. So this is a place where the goods are being exchanged for money, correct? Now it's so crowded. You can see the lot of shops, and you are entering into the market. Okay, imagine that you are getting into this market, and you're going to answer a few questions now. All right. Imagine you're going to get into this market and you're going to tell me some answers. Number one, let's say I'm going to give you some assignment today. Okay. The assignment is very simple. You are supposed to cook biryani for me. All right. You are going to cook biryani for me. Hope everybody will like biryani here. Right. You're going to cook biryani for me. But I'm being vegetarian as of now, maybe vegetarian as of now. So I wanted a vegetable biryani. Okay, even though there is a meat shop, Maybe whoever likes, I mean, non-veg biryani, you can make it for yourself. But maybe you can make vegetable biryani for me. Maybe some people will not agree that vegetable biryani is not existing, correct? Yes, are you guys with me? All right. So you are supposed to make vegetable biryani for me. For that, you are supposed to go to the market and buy some vegetables. So can you guys please tell me what are the vegetables you're going to buy to make a vegetable biryani from the market? Can you put the list quickly in the chat box? What are the items you're going to buy from this market? The market has everything, okay? It's not only fruit shop, meat shop, and vegetable shop, correct? So what are the things you're going to buy? Let's say, can you tell me what are the vegetables you're going to buy for a vegetable biryani? Just to name few vegetables quickly. Okay, gobi, carrot, cucumber, peas, potato, onion, capsicum, tomato, onion, beans, mushroom, carrot, green chilies. All right, superb. Yeah. Let's say you guys are going to buy this from the market. Now, let's say I'm asking only Caroline to do this assignment, not for the entire class. Now Caroline is going to the market and she's going to buy these vegetables, whatever she has messaged in the chat box. That is tomato, onion, beans, mushroom, carrot, green chili. Now she's going to buy from the market. Whether there will be any changes in the market because she is going to buy in the market. Because she is going to buy in the market, whether there will be any changes in the market? No. No, there is no changes. Very good. Yes. But in this session, there are 57 people. We'll ask all the 57, okay, all the 57 to go and buy from this market, which you are seeing in the picture, okay? From this market to buy the same items. What happens to the market? Now what happens to the market? Exactly, demand. There will be a demand for the product, correct? So imagine if one person going and buying or two-person going and buying, there won't be much changes. But if there is a lot of people, suddenly they go to the market and some buy vegetables, then there is a sudden increase in the demand. And this demand leads to the price change. You guys are super, right? Now, let us take Caroline only as an example now. Now, Caroline, all of you actually went, but Caroline went before you guys went because she is, let's say, sincere or whatever it is. She went little early immediately after this session to buy this product because she wants to prepare biryani and she likes to eat, and that's why she went quickly. Let's say now she is going to buy carrot and she found worm in the carrot. What will be her reaction? Caroline, how do you react for this? If you see a carrot, what will be your reaction? I didn't ask you whether you'll buy or not. I just said, what will be your reaction by seeing the worm? Shocked. Yes. You feel it shocked, or sometimes you may get panic also because you may throw the vegetables and you shout, right? Or whatever. Because by looking at suddenly, if you look some worms coming out of the carrot, you may just throw it or drop it like that, and you may scold that particular person and go to the next shop, correct? So now Caroline went to buy the carrot and she found there is a worm in that particular carrot, and it's not, there is only one carrot seller, let's say, in the market, or all the carrot seller are buying from that particular carrot seller. Okay, so every carrot in the market has one or the two carrots, or if you pick 10 carrots, out of that maybe 4 carrots is having a worm. That is what Caroline found. Now Caroline, apart from getting shocked, what you will do? What else you will do, Caroline? You may get shocked, Okay, you will go look for good ones and take them. Apart from that, will you not? A lot other customers, exactly. That is what, Sunil, I'm looking for. Yes, Caroline will start sending a message in the group, WhatsApp, whatever she is having, to all her friends, saying that in the market there is a carrot and carrot is having worm, right? Worm is there. So what happens now? What happens if she starts spreading that news? What happens to the carrot? If she starts spreading that news, what happens to the carrot? Exactly, Sunil, you're right. Exactly. People will not buy this carrot and the carrot price may start falling down. Correct. Carrot price may start falling down. So people will not buy. Yes. This is one situation where individual stock getting affected. For example, if you would have heard about S Bank problem recently, S Bank was trading around 1,000 rupees plus. I have seen this particular company was trading at 250 rupees. I've seen at 100 rupees. From 100 rupees, it went up to 1,000 plus and it has fallen to 750. It has fallen to 250. Now, what is the price of S Bank? Can you guys please tell me? Exactly, Kishore Kumar. The price is 14 rupees. This bank. This is because of one bad news about the company, and it started spreading. It is because publicly available about that company's bad news. Then the price started falling down. Okay, so the price started falling down. Now let us understand. Please understand, demand and supply is what is major thing. I mean, a role playing in this market, whether it is vegetable market or just a market or it is stock market. Now look at this. So we already discussed what happens to the carrot price. So now this time, Caroline is going to market, and she found there is a murder happened near to the market, not inside the market. Okay, when on the way, when she was going to the market, she found there is a murder, and it's a crime scene. Yes, Caroline, what will be your reaction now, or anybody's reaction? Whoever see. So you are scared. Okay, scared is fine. After that, what you will do? After getting scared, what you will do? Will you go and investigate that murder scene? Yeah, avoid going near. What you will do? You will run back to home, inform the police. Already people are surrounded. Definitely police would have known, Sunil. But by looking at this, we will run back to our home, correct? Exactly, Santosh. You will not buy the products only. You will go back. You will run back to the home, correct? Because we don't know what is the case of murder, or what you may definitely get scared, correct? So you will run back to this home. Now what Caroline saw or about this news, how fast it'll spread comparing to that carrot news? Very quick. But if there is any problem in the companies or in the vegetable market or the meat shop, the fruit shop, the vegetable vendor, or anybody have any problem? Anybody inside the market had any problem in this situation? No, nobody has any problem in the situation, but there is a murder happened outside the market. Okay, it is not related to the market. You should understand here very clearly. The murder which happened outside the market, which is affecting, because now Caroline saw that and she is telling everyone, don't go to that market. Near to that market, there is a murder or there is a dead body lying. We don't know what kind of dead body is there. So better don't go to that side of near to the market. What happens now? What happens to market now? Exactly. So the whole market will fall down, and there won't be any sales happens, or maybe there will be very few people will come and buy and go, very few, but the market will fall. So I'm just connecting now to the real time situation. When this corona pandemic has started during in the March, April in the last year, our market actually felt the heat and started falling in the month of July and August in the last year. Do you know about that? The market has fallen literally. It has touched a new highs and started falling. Same with example of 2008. If you know about the Lehman Brothers crisis or Lehman Brothers bankruptcy, then that is called a subprime crisis, mortgage crisis. Even in 2008, the market has fallen. That's a historic fall in the market. It has fallen to the lowest. The Sensex has fallen to 8,000 points in one single day, from around I think 17 18,000, right? So that is what is the correction, what is the connection? Because of Lehman Brothers bankruptcy, why Indian stock market has to fall? During Brexit event, why Indian market has to fall? Why Modi ji won the election? Indian government will sorry, when Modi ji win the elections, the stock market is rising. Why Congress second time they won, the stock market fell? So these are the external things, factors which affects the stock market. You need to understand it is not just only the demand and supply. It's not only just the company's performance. It is also there are external factors which affects the stock market. All right, you guys are with me. Hope you understand all those things, and you know all those things maybe better. But just trying to make it little more simplified. That is why I did this. So I took maybe 30 minutes to cover this. All right. So we have in stock market, there are two indexes. What is this indices or index? You know, there are two stock markets in India. We have one is S&P Bombay Stock Exchange and another one is National Stock Exchange. There are two stock exchanges. One is NSE Bombay Stock Exchange, okay, and another one is Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. Now, Bombay Stock Exchange has something called Sensex, and National Stock Exchange has something Nifty 50. These are called as index. How this index is constructed, I'm just going to give you a simple example how it is how it is constructed. Now let us take this vegetable market an example. You know how the vegetable market has a lot of product, or that market has a lot of product. Can you just tell me whichever the products sold on everyday basis, or which is having high liquidity in the sense whenever you bring that particular product and keep in the market, it will be sold just like that. Can you tell me to at least 3 or 4 products name like that in the market? It can be vegetable itself. Can you guys tell me which are the vegetables will be sold just like this? Yes, tomato, onion, then maybe green chili, coriander leaf, garlic. Let's say these are the products. There are other products also. We have maybe cauliflower, maybe we may have many other cabbage, drumstick, many other products. But do you think every day I'm going to use drumstick? But every day I'm going to use tomato and onion, right? Now, based on this, I will construct something called as vegex. What is vegex? What is regex? I'm going to construct something called regex. Exactly. This is called as vegetable index. So vegetable index is nothing but something like Sensex. I'm going to create some vegetable index. So based on carrot, based on onion, based on other product, the 5 products which I included in vegex, if those carrot sales and sales is increased, the price is going up, then this vegex index also will go up. Same way, Sensex is being constructed. In Sensex, how many companies are there? In Sensex, exactly 30 companies. In Nifty, we have 50 companies. Okay. So this is something like we have 2 markets. One is like KR market, another one is Madiwala market. Both the markets are same. Both the markets will have same prices. Not much differences will be there. Okay. We have even other stock exchanges are coming up recently, but these are the 2 popular stock exchanges. Okay, in India, Bombay Stock Exchange is one of the oldest stock exchange. It is not only India's, it is Asia's oldest stock exchange. But if you compare which is the largest derivative exchange in world today, NSE is where the largest largest exchange in the world and derivative trading. NSE is what the largest in the world itself. All right. So hope you know this Sensex, Nifty and all. I'm not getting into much detail about this. All right. Shall we move forward? So this is a simple assignment. Please make a note or take a picture of this. You can do it. Maybe I will ask this how to submit in the later part of the session. I will tell you how do you submit this assignments. Okay. So visit nsindia.com to know the index constitutions and free floating methodology. How this index is being constructed. There is some methodology for that. Okay, you can go through that in National Stock Exchange website. It is given. And from any one of the stock exchange, you can find at least 5 indexes. Like I showed, Nifty, Sensex is one. Can you guys tell me if you know any other indexes in India? In India. You guys are right. Nikki, MSCI, all those things are indices. But I'm asking in India, from National Stock Exchange or from Bombay Stock Exchange. Yeah, Sharath, you're right. Bank Nifty is one. Bank Nifty. Yeah, Nifty IT. Yes. Anything else? Yeah, Nifty Bees is not an index. It is an ETF. It's like mutual fund. Okay, like mutual fund, but not mutual fund. It is exchange traded fund, ETF, Nifty Bees. Okay, Sharath, you're right. BSE FMCG. Yes. So you can search that maybe later after this session, and also find out the various factors affects the stock market prices. We discussed a few, maybe demand and supply and other external factors and the company factors with vegetable market example. You can also find out whereas other factors also affecting the stock market. Just Google it, you will get it. All right. Now we are moving to the next part. So hope you guys understand what is stock market, why do we require it? That is what I'm ending with this particular part. So we started with this question. I started with this question. Why do we need stock market? That is covered, and how it works with the vegetable market example. I have done it. Now, how do we pick companies? We are getting into the important uh, area. We know, sir, we know stock market, how it works, sir. Why are you giving session on that? Sir, we know what is Nifty, Sensex. It's all fine. You tell me how to buy stocks. Even some of you may trade also. I'm not sure. If you're anybody trading or anybody investing, you can please put in the chat box that you did. Yes. Okay. Kishore said yes. During I mean, using fundamental and technical analysis, you can pick companies. Superb. Okay, I'm requesting every one of you to go to this www.menti.com. Can you guys please go to this www.menti.com and type this code 31864852. I'm sending you in the chat box 31864852. Please go to that. Go to that and just answer the question. Wait a minute. I'll just open that, only it will be available for you. Just go to www.menti.com. Have you guys gone to that? Already people started responding. Thank you very much for this fast response. Superb. You can see that the people are responding in this. As of now, I'm getting some 10 response. Please, everyone participate. Let us make it a little more interactive, guys. So there are 50 participant, 56 participant, please, maybe 55 participant. I request every one of you to participate quickly. And this is a new, maybe you would have used this tool, but it's interesting. You can see whenever you put your response, you can see the responses in the screen directly now. Using your mobile, go to menti.com and use this code 31864852. And this is the responses you guys are giving. Yes, others, can you please respond quickly? Yes, come on, guys. So how do you pick companies to invest? Whether using technical analysis, fundamental analysis, data analysis, both technical, common sense, all the above, maybe. Okay, so from this I can make out actively there are 25 people are listening out of 55, or maybe 26 people are listening. 27 people are listening. Rest of them are just logged in and they went somewhere. Or you're unable to access this menti.com. All right. So thank you for this response. Whoever has responded, there are 27 responses I have received. Thank you very much for that. So you can see in this, people said, I mean, there are a few people said is only technical analysis. Using technical analysis, we can pick companies. Some people said it is fundamental analysis. Some of you have said even data analysis is one of the thing. And both technical and fundamental, 9 people said, and nobody said it's using common sense. And there are many people told all the choices. Yes, using technical, using fundamental, using data analysis, using common sense, I'm going to pick companies and invest. That is what you guys have told. As of now, I've received 30 responses. Thank you for this response. Wonderful. Let me close this response. All right, superb. So let me go to the PPT. Now I will show you So how to pick companies? This is what we are discussed. That is fundamental analysis, technical analysis, data analysis, and common sense. So these are the different approaches where you can actually do. Maybe in your subject you will study this fundamental analysis. You are going to study this fundamental technical analysis. You may not study this data analysis and maybe common sense investing. There is a book also on common sense investing. Okay, data analysis is one thing. It's emerging, it's already there in the market. I mean, people are using, but I'm going to show one example for data analysis, few examples for common sense, and we are going to see fundamental analysis. Then we are going to start the main part of technical analysis. Is it fine? Are you guys with me? Can you please tell me in the chat box? Right, thank you. Fine. Let us go to again menti.com. We are going to discuss something about common sense investing. Let us make it more interesting this time. Go to menti.com and use this code. Let me open this. Yeah. Hope you can see this. Yes. Z70175972. Can you use this code and answer this question quickly? Which toothpaste you use every day for brushing your teeth? Just to tell the name of the product. Superb. Hope you can see the screen also too. That is more interesting. I want everyone to participate quickly. Okay, just one product. Don't give and all. Just tell one product. Make it fast, guys. This is more interesting. By getting this answer, we are going to summarize something. So please make it fast. Last time it took a lot of time for 30 participants to answer. Make it little faster so that we have to cover the rest of things for the day too. Yes, yes. 25. Make it fast. Come on, guys. Others. Okay. Let's say now this from this word cloud, you can see which is the maximum people told about one particular brand. Can you guys tell me which brand is being told by people maximum? From this picture only, from this word cloud only, you can find out. The maximum thing is what highlighted in bigger. Colgate is what maximum people said. Right? Hope everyone do brush in the morning, right? Right. So you can see there are other brands: Patanjali, Sensodyne, Dabur Red, Close Up, right? And also somebody is using Colgate and Ved Sakti. But it's Colgate. Ved Sakti is the product name. So that also belongs to Colgate. And this there is by mistake spelling mistake is there. So even that is also belong to Colgate. So you can see just from this particular classroom, we can easily understand that Colgate is the maximum number of people who were using this particular toothpaste. And you hope knew about this Colgate story. Not only you or me, my grandfather used Colgate. Your grandfather also used Colgate. Apart from the neem stick, they used Colgate tooth powder. I remember Colgate tooth powder was used by my grandparents. Okay, from Colgate tooth powder, Colgate has introduced in the Indian market the Colgate tooth powder. Your grandparents and my grandparents has used Colgate tooth powder, and after that, Your parents and my parents have used something called Colgate toothpaste, which is in white color. Even today also it is available. Later on, what we are using now, we are using Colgate Veg Sakti, Colgate charcoal, salt, lime, neem. So many things are there, correct? How many years this particular brand is there in our market? Yeah, Max Fresher. Okay. How many years this particular product is there in our market in India itself? By telling my grandfather, grandparents were using, at least I can understand that it's more than 50 years is there in the market. In according to my sense, I have not checked when the company started and all, but just by looking at, right, more than 50 years. My father is, if it is 60, then more than 60 years this particular product is there been in the market. Correct. Yes, Sunil has given the right answer from 806. I mean 186, right? So it's a easy understanding why. How do we pick the company? One is the company brand and loyal. I mean, people are loyal to this particular brand in so many years, almost 60 years, 100 years. This brand is there, and visibility of this brand is there in the market. Even till today, there is no one to beat this particular brand, even though there are so many products has come up in the toothpaste. Patanjali recently came. People were telling Patanjali is one of the fastest growing FMCG company, and there are lot of other products is there. But still, you can see out of our crowd itself, majority people said about Colgate. Imagine if you take a bigger 2 sections or 3 sections, our entire college, if you find out, you will still get the answer. The majority people will use Colgate only. Colgate only. So it's easy to understand now. Colgate is one toothpaste which everybody is using, and Colgate is there from very long time. Colgate is only, I mean, a toothpaste producer. Whether they have any other products, whether they have any other products, whether they have any other products. Colgate has any other product? Can you guys please tell me? Toothbrush, okay, fine. Apart from that, apart from toothbrush, anything else? Okay. Apart from toothbrush and toothpaste, Colgate also supplies lot of dental care products. For example, when you go to a dentist may use a lot of products which has been supplied by this Colgate company. All right. So that's all about this Colgate. So hope you are able to understand how this Colgate, how we can relate, and why we can purchase this particular company. You know, what is the percentage of Colgate? I mean, what is the percentage of dividend this company is giving? You know, what is the current market price of Colgate? I have seen this particular company. Maybe when I in 2011-12, I was advising to a lot of my clients at 400 rupees. You know, what is the current price of Colgate today? Exactly, Sachin. I have seen at 400, I have seen at 600 rupees. Today, the price of Colgate is 1600 rupees. Today, the price of Colgate is 1600 rupees. Not just last 6 years, the last 10 years, last 20 years. This is the company where most preferred product. Yes, Kishore has given the exact value of stock price. It is 1712.90. Okay, superb. Okay, let me ask you one more question. Interesting question. How many of you wash vessels in home? I know today there are a lot of boys helping their mother. I don't know about girls, but still, it's just joke. How many of you wash vessels in home? Can you put your yes or no in the chat box? How many of you wash vessels? Yeah, super. Swati, Rajal. Shashi. A lot of people are okay. Pratima, yes. Pratima says no. All right, superb. That's honesty. Thank you. So even I do help. I mean, last lockdown, I was helping my mother because maid everybody was completely stopped. So I was helping my mother by cleaning the vessels. So using what you are going to wash the vessel? Can you just tell me one item? Not the Prill Vim. Apart from that, yes, apart from Prill Vim, all the soap gel. Using, I mean, we are going to use something where we can touch this Vim or Prill, yeah, scrubber. Brush, Sunil, are you going to use brush for washing the vessel? All right. You're going to use something called scrubber. Superb, right? You know which company or which brand you are using? Okay, EXO. EXO is one brand. What else? When it comes to scrubber, we generally tell one particular brand which is very, 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 very popular. Can you guys tell me? Yes. Okay, maybe you don't need to click that link. Hope you are able to see this whiteboard. Yeah. So everybody use something called Scotch Brite, right? Okay, which company produces this Scotch Brite? Superb. Sunil, you are good. How about others? Which company produces this Scotch Brite? Okay, superb. Nice. Okay, let me ask you one more question. How many of you like to go for a long drive? How many of you like to go for a long drive or ride or whatever it is? Okay, everyone, correct? That too in this pandemic, home arrest for almost a month or more than a month. It's like just one day off from Corona. We wanted to go for different places, right? Right. So now let's say you wanted to drive very long. Let us imagine that you are coming from Hosur to Bangalore, entering into Bangalore, or any other place, or from Andhra Pradesh, or Indupur, you are coming, entering into Hebal, okay, Bangalore, or any other places, okay. When entering into Bangalore, what is the first thing you see? While entering into Bangalore, what is the first thing you see? That's true, Chetan, but after entering into Bangalore only you'll see the traffic. But before entering into, I mean, just entering, yes, you are right, Sunil. Hoardings. Yes, welcome to Bangalore board. Exactly, you are right. You are right. Yes, arch welcoming us. You will see there is a green color board, and in the green color board there will be a white color fonts saying that the Bangalore city from that place 30 kilometers, 20 kilometers, or something like that they would have mentioned. Have you observed that? Have you seen that? Okay. Do you know which company is producing those boards? And also, you need to remember when you are traveling in the night, even at 1 kilometer distance or 2 kilometer distance, just to put your high beam, and these boards are clearly visible. And these boards are clearly visible. You know which company is producing these boards or these stickers? You know which company or which who is producing this particular stickers or boards? Any idea? Galaxy signage. Okay. Fine. Okay, let me tell you later. Now you are going to post office. In the post office, you wanted to stick the stamp and send a letter. Okay. Those days, whenever I was going to post office, okay, there will be one. I mean, the gum they kept is made up of rice, okay, or maida. We just take it, apply, and we have to. There will be a cloth kept, and we have to rub the hand and I mean finger, and just stick the stamp. And later on, how it happened is there was no gums kept. We usually open your mouth and put your tongue out, and just put your stamp on that and fix it. Yes, how many of you have done like that? Anybody have done that? No. Okay. Then people have kept something called camelin gum, where you can just apply. There will be a brush kind of thing. Then you can apply. Even then, it was sticky. Later on, people introduced something called where you can like a lipstick or lip balm, just roll, and the the gum will come out, and you can apply, and you can roll down, and the gum will go inside. Your hands are not getting dirty, and it is very neat, and your letter is also being posted. You know which company introduced this particular concept first time? Pedialyte. Okay. All right. Fine. So whatever I told now, Fevistick. Okay, Fevistick is also belong to Pedalite Tejas. All right. So whatever I told now, first one, Henkel. Okay. First one I told about Scotch Brite. Second I told about the second one. What I told, the stickers, reflection stickers, and the third one, this gum glue stick. All three products are introduced by the company called 3M India, or 3M. You know what is the price of 3M? Can you guys tell me what is the price of 3M? Okay, it is 25,935. I forgot my password, otherwise I can show it here. Mm. Yeah, so hope you are able to see this particular screen. Can you see the top 3M India? Can you see it is 25,935 rupees? You know what was the price in 2009-10 when I was suggesting to many of my clients? Can you guess what was the price? Can you just guess what was the price of this company in 2009, 10, or 11 during those time? Can you guys please tell me? Just guess, blind guess. 50, 100, 20, 30, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. What is your blind guess? Okay. The price was almost 3,300, not below 1,000. It is 3,300, the share price in 2011. Today, the price is 25,000 in just 10 years' time. Not doubled, not tripled. You can calculate what is the percentage it's grown. But how do I understand this company has so much potential? just by understanding what are the products this company is producing. And this company is having the highest patent in the world. Not only this company, maybe today there are other companies has come up, but in maybe in 2011 or so, this company was having one of the highest patent in the world. But now there are many other companies, even Apple is having more than 3M India today. But still, you see the variety of product. Where is Scotch Brite? Where is the reflection sticker? And where is the glue stick concept? From there, not only stopped there, they also have many other 3M car wash, car care, 3M products for car accessories. There are so many products they have. Yes, and this company keep innovating new products. You can actually browse their website by understanding the product, by understanding the feasibility of the product, how long this product is going to sustain in the market. By that, we can invest in these companies. Right. Another big example I would like to tell here is when I was studying my undergraduation, maybe I was studying BCom with the computer application. Those days, maybe one of my friend who is working today in Citibank, he after BCom he immediately joined a company and started working. All right. So he was having a biggest, wish when he was doing a BCom. He was telling, I would like to finish my degree, get into work, and I will buy a jeans and I wear a low hip or low waist jeans. Hope you guys know about it, right? And he wants to wear this low waist jean. And he said, when he wears this low waist jean, there will be a brand visible. What is that brand? For that alone, he wants to wear that low waist jean. Can you imagine? What is that brand? That's a craziness for the brand. Not Levi's. There's one more brand. What is that brand? It's a big brand actually, and in the manufacturing is there in Bangalore itself. Okay, let me tell you. No, 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 no. Let me tell you. Heard about this brand, Jockey? Yes. Jockey is the brand. He was telling like that, he liked to wear like that, and you know the brand name Jockey, correct? And also Levi's. People said Levi's, that's the first thing. Even Levi's and Jockey. In India, you know who's manufacturing? In India, both the brands, Levi's and Jockey. Can you tell me who's manufacturing both the brands? If anybody tell, Sachin told me. Yes, you're right, Sachin. You're right, Sachin. This is called as Page Industries. Can you see here, Page Industries? Can you see the share price? How much it is? What is the price of Page Industries? It is 30,417 only. 30,000 rupees the share. Believe it or not, in 2011, you know what is the price of this Page Industries? Can you guys tell me? What was the price of Page Industries? Any idea in 2011? I have seen exactly, Swati. I have seen this at 1,800 rupees. I have seen this company at 1,800 rupees. Today, Industry is trading at 30,400. You know, it's a big brand in India. Nobody can produce jockey apart from Page Industries. Up to last, last 2 years only the contract got cancelled for Levi's. But otherwise, even Levi's also was produced by Page Industries. Now another 20 years, another 30 years, or another 40 years, the contract is still on for Page Industries to produce only jockey. Nobody can else manufacture jockey in India. And you know this company is just near Bomanalli in Bangalore. Page Industries. You know about it? It's in Bomanalli, Bangalore. Yes, one last thing. Can you go to, again, menti.com and use this code 70175972. And just mention which bike you prefer for long ride. It is not drive, okay, bike. Not the code. Somebody has mentioned the code, that's okay. No problem. Which bike you prefer? Activa, if you go take and go, you have to keep filling petrol. Whoever said Activa. Right. So I've got some responses. You can see, again, a lot of people said about Royal Enfield Himalayan. Okay. Which bike, which company is producing Himalayan? Again, it's Royal Enfield, right? RE. So you can see a lot of people say it's Royal Enfield, and you can see the Royal Enfield is what? The top. Let me ask you this question now. Which company is producing Royal Enfield in India? Which company is producing Royal Enfield in India? No, Sunil. No, Sunil. Which company produces Royal Enfield in India? Yes, Caroline, Sachin. Yeah. So the company name is called as H Motor. See what is the price of H Motor? It's 2,700. It was almost 30,000 rupees. Recently they gave split, and the share is currently trading at 2,700. After split, it was actually given. Split was given at 2,300 something, and currently it is trading at 2,700. It was almost 30,000 rupees. H Motors again. You know, people are crazy for RE, including me, including, right? So we are crazy for RE. And you know, the share has been listed. HR Motors is the company who produces Royal Enfield in India. So you can purchase companies like this using your just common sense. One classic example, another one classic example I like to give here. I went for a shopping for my brother's wedding. Okay. When I went to shopping in Commercial Street in Bangalore, my brother was particular about he wants to buy he wants to buy a shoe for his wedding reception, and he was, I mean, willing to wear a suit. It's a formal suit he likes to wear on that day. Okay, so he wants to buy a formal shoe. Okay, he was actually looking for a lot of shoes and picked up one company. Okay, this particular company called, can you name some brands of shoes? Very particular brand name. Don't tell me Bata. No, formal shoes. Formal shoes. Yes, Santosh, you're right. When it comes to formal shoes, this particular brand, yes, Hush Puppies is one brand, Red Tape is another brand. So my brother was willing to take only this Red Tape. He was like, no, no, I want Red Tape only. The shoe price is itself starting maybe 2,000, 3,000, something like that. He was very particular. And the brand also very good. The Red Tape shoes, I mean, those days when my brother bought for his marriage, he bought it for 3,000. He would have used almost 5 to 7 years that particular shoes without any problem. Nice sole or all this product was very good. All right, Red Tape is a brand. Then he purchased that particular shoes. I took the box and I was checking that box, which company was producing this particular brand. I saw there is a label and there is a company and it is mentioned LTD Limited, the company name, and it is mentioned Limited. Then I found immediately in the moneycontrol.com whether this company, how much it is trading. And I bought that company too. Can you guess which company is that? Can you guys guess which company is that? Yeah, right, but spelling is wrong. Sunil. It is called as Mirza International. You're right. Okay. So I'll just show you. It is Mirza International. Can you see here? Mirza. I bought this company. Can you imagine what was the price I would have bought? No problem. No need to be sorry for this. Can you imagine at what price I would have bought this? And how much it went after I buying? Now it is 59. Caroline, can you see this? See the screen. Mirza International on the top. It is 59 rupees. Do you think I would have bought it 500 rupees? Do you think I would have bought it 500? 5,000. I would have bought it 5,000 rupees. I bought this company at 20 rupees. I bought this company at 20 rupees. It went up to 120 rupees. It went up to 120 rupees. And now currently it is trading at 59.60 rupees. Even if I bought at 20 rupees, it is 60 rupees. It is 3 times from the time from the time from the purchase price, it is trading above. It went up to 120 rupees. There is another company called Marks and Pharma. Just imagine, it is currently trading at 70 rupees, Marks and Pharma. Imagine at what price I would have bought this particular company. Even now I'm holding around 200 shares. I bought 1,000 shares. Can you tell me at what price I would have bought this company? Maybe 2011, 12 I purchased. Not sure. Just blind guesses. Any idea what price I would have purchased this? Okay. Swati is giving only higher rates for me. I purchased. Okay, Caroline. You are at least closer to that. Okay. I bought it for 6 rupees. That's why I bought 1,000 shares. I bought it for 6 rupees. So this is called as common sense investing. Just understanding the company, just understanding what the company is giving you, what kind of products, whether the company is going to sustain for a longer duration. Just by using that product, you will understand about the product, and investing in that product is called as common sense investing. Everybody can do that. For that, you no need to be a big punter in technical analysis or fundamental analysis. Just by looking at the products, whatever you're using day to day or whatever you are purchasing, just to look at who's manufacturing that particular brand and invest in that particular brand. You heard about parachute oil? Heard about parachute coconut oil? Which company is producing this? Parachute is very popular in coconut oil, correct? But which company is producing? Which company is producing parachute oil? Yes, JS Sindhu. Yes, Swati, you're right. Marico is the company producing parachute. Not only parachute, they have many other products. But you see the Marico price. It is 594 rupees currently. Sorry, 494. Can you see here? This is how simply you can pick products just by understanding some product value, the brand visibility in the market. So whoever is studying, I mean going to, get into marketing side or whatever it is, so this is how you can use the brand visibility of a company to pick. So this is common sense investing. Any doubts as of now? Whatever I have discussed, if there is any doubts, because now next we are going to the next level of things. Any doubts? Can you guys please respond in the chat box? Any doubts? If you have any doubts, you can tell me. If you have any questions, you can tell me, or you wanted to. All right. Thank you. Fine. So now let us get into the interesting areas apart from the common sense investing. We are going to discuss about something called fundamental analysis, or this is called as EIC framework. Okay, definitely this also will be done in your subject. I'm not getting into the deeper of this, but I'm just giving you a framework, and I'm going to show you a few reports how this EIC will be used in research reports. All right. Now, EIC stands for this economic, industry, and company. So, whenever I'm going to make an investment, before making an investment, first I will study about the economy of that particular country. So before choosing a country, before choosing the stock, first I will do is choosing an economy. Okay, choosing economy, whether I have to invest in Indian economy, whether I have to invest in Chinese economy, whether I have to invest in US economy, or whether I have to invest in UK economy. This is very important. Which economy is growing? Brazil economy or South Korea economy, or which economy is growing faster? So you need to understand. For that, you do economic analysis. So for example, you understand the GDP rate of those countries. You find what is the inflation, what is the demand and supply of the products there, interest rate, the stability of the government, growth rate, exchange rate, tax rate, and many more things. Many more things you will understand. So that is what economic analysis. Right. For example, if I ask you whether you're going to invest in US or India, what will be your answer? If I ask you whether you're going to invest in US or India, what will be your answer? Okay, why Chetan? Why India? Yes, India, as it is developing country, whereas US is already grown country. Maybe if you see the GDP comparing to US, Indian GDP is higher, right? The interest rate comparing to US, Indian interest rates are better, right? So these are the reasons. Growth rate is higher comparing to US, right? Has more potential for growth. Exactly. That's the reason you pick India. but still there are companies in US also doing great, like Amazon, Tesla, right, Google. All right. So that is what economic analysis. Next, we get into the industry. So industry is what you have to understand in that particular economy, which industry is booming. For example, in Indian kind of economy, now currently the e-commerce is booming. Then you have to pick companies which is into e-commerce and invest in that. In India, whether we have any Flipkart or Amazon, any companies listed? No. Whereas Amazon is listed in US stock exchange and the stock price has grown multiple times today. Whereas in India, we don't have e-commerce companies listed, correct? Maybe it is going to come. Flipkart may come, or other companies may come into the market. But as of now, there is no e-commerce company listed in the stock market. So you need to understand which industry is doing good by using this POTUS model, by studying the competitors, by studying the industry growth rate, and also understanding the industry financials, maybe like PE ratio or something like that. Then you can pick the best industry which is growing in our country. Maybe in this last 2 years, pharma industry or pharma sector is one industry where the major hype and major pressure on the growth was seen, whereas banking industry had lot of pressure, they could not perform well, correct? So this is how you need to understand the industry. Then you have to pick from that industry a company. How do you understand the company management, who is the management? Then you have to look into the product, then you have to look into the brand visibility. That is all we discussed in the common sense investing itself. Then you get into the financial statement, profit and loss, balance sheet, cash flow statement, all these things you will get in. And then you pick a company which is doing good for you. So this is what fundamental analysis. We are not going to get into detail of this, but I will just show you a small report. Okay. See, I hope you can see this particular report. Religare. Yes. Can you guys please say yes, no? All right. Now you see the price. CMP stands for the current market price. It's 173 rupees, and the target price is 222 rupees. The potential upside is almost 28%. And the level of Sensex is Nifty is given here. And this broking company, Religare, is asking you to purchase this particular company and wait for the target of 220 rupees. On what basis they are telling? Let us understand whether they use a technical analysis or whether they're using fundamental analysis, or both analysis are used, or what kind of analysis is being used, right? So best in industry. So you can see about the company it is given, how much they are manufacturing, where it is located, where are the customer range, how many dealers, how many retail touch points, everything is been given in the first paragraph. It is about that particular company. So this is the best in the industries, Phenolux Industries, okay, who manufacture pipes and fittings. If you see in the TV today, the Shaivag is the brand ambassador for the particular company. Have you observed that? Have you observed that, guys? Shaivag is coming in TV for this particular company and telling, like, one guy will be eating laddu, and he will ask, from when onwards you are eating this laddu, and who manufactured this laddu, who introduced this laddu? He says, don't know, but it is very nice, I'm eating. Same way, Phenolux pipe is also manufactured by Phenolux company, but nobody knows who manufactured, but still people are using Phenolux pipes. That is what he says. So that's a brand, that's the kind of brand this particular company is having. You need to understand, you need to watch whatever it's going around you, the advertisements, whatever the products, all these things. Very important when you are going to invest. You should know, correct? See, rational investment, they told about something, and they also told about key concern, the key risk and concern they told, There is a high volatility in the commodity price because of lockdown. Raw material for manufacturing PVC resin can impact the profit of the company because of this lockdown. There is a disrupt in the imports and exports, or they are not getting the raw material on time. That is why there is a key risk. And disputes in the promoters over the ownership of Finolex Group. So there is another concern about this company. And you can see there is outlook is given. Okay, what they are actually estimating, how they're estimating, that is what given. And you can see here, this is what very important part, the financial summary consolidated. Can you see here, what is this? FI20 is financial year 20, financial year 21. E, what is this E stands for? Can you guys please tell me what is this E stands for? Okay, Sunil, you're right. Santosh, you're right. So Sunil, the word estimated is what you was not expected. Okay, but you're right. So it is called as estimated. So financial year 21 estimated, financial year 22 estimated, financial year 23 estimated. This is what the estimation, where you will do this, where you do this analysis. Can you tell me under the EIC framework? Can you tell me where you will do this? Under EIC framework, you will do this analysis in which part? No, this financial summary I'm asking about, Sunil. Yeah, see, company analysis. Under company analysis, this is financial analysis. Okay, see, who's the research analyst? Can you see in this corner? Nirvi Ashar, only MBA, no CFA, nothing is there, only MBA. You guys also can become like this. But thing is, you have to start writing this kind of research reports. You need to do some courses on financial modeling, all those things. Then you can also do this way. Okay, just only MBA, only MBA, no CFA, nothing. He is able to produce this kind of report. You guys also can do it. Only thing, you required more attention on this area. So about company update, all these things is given. It is all little fundamental analysis of the company. That's it. See, and the estimation of the financial things all is given. You can see the net profit, the borrowings, net EPS. You can see the EPS, that is earnings per share, is increasing from 4.9 to 11 estimated. You can see the PAT margin. What is PAT margin? Profit after tax margin has been increasing. So everything is looking good, and that is why cash flow is also good. You can see profit before tax is looking good. Book value per share is looking good. Estimation dividend yield is looking okay, better, right? So the ratios, you can see why these ratios are used. You should understand. Okay, and you can see that's it. P ratio of the company is given. So this is how a research report on fundamental analysis will be made, and you can give a target based on fundamental analysis. How they bring the target price is based on this valuation. Based on this valuation, they'll bring that target price. Based on this estimations, they bring that target price. I would like to show maybe one more thing which is done by my students actually. Yeah, hope you can see there's this a report which is done by our students on We Have a Club. Okay, so they have done a macro overview, industry overview, company overview, financial analysis, investment thesis, investment risk, valuation, and target price. So completely they made, it's made by student. You guys also can do this, and maybe some of you are maybe doing, I'm not sure about it. So it is about L&T company. You can check what they made us. The initial stage, they told to buy this particular company. This report is made recently. Okay, so target price is 1,637. Just let us check what is the price of L&T currently. It is which company? L&T. Okay. It is 1,521. Can you see here? It is 1,521 as the price. Last traded price is 1,419. From there itself, the price has gone up by 100 rupees. You can see that. And the target what they're giving is 1,637. Okay, that's the price they're given. Implied upside is 15%. So you can see now they given a macroeconomic overview. So about the coronavirus outbreak, the China, what is the problem, how much is the GDP making, all these things. Then they have come to the construction industry because L&T belongs to a construction industry. So industry overview, what is the growth rate, how it has been used, all those things they're mentioning in this. You can see the CAGR is given approximately, the country GDP is investing on that. Then engineering, so IT services, they made like this. Then they're coming to finance and they are telling about how much as a company. Then the company overview, the management profile they have done. So you can see AM Naik is the group chairman, about the company performance, management. Then business overview, what are the overview of the business, what they are doing, where they are into, defense, all the products has been mentioned here. All right. Other subsidiary companies of L&T. And then they given the estimations, you can see. So this is what profit and loss statement 2021 they got, and they estimated for 22, 23, 24. So the EPS balance sheet. So this report is made by the student. It is not made by me or not made by any stockbroking companies. You guys can also do this. See strength, weakness, opportunity threads. They have done a peer analysis with other companies. IT services, finance, investment thesis, new normal. So this report is made by the students, and you'll not believe this is made by BCom students. See, these are the students. You can see that's commerce.Christ University. So they are commerce students. They are BCom graduates. You guys also can do. Only thing you have to put little effort. See, it will be a cakewalk once you start exploring this. Are you guys interested for this? Okay. So superb. So now we are getting into the real technical analysis now. I may take some more time. I have few slides only. Okay. Let me complete this today. Then tomorrow we can start. All right. Technical analysis. I'm not going to read all this theory. Okay. Just let us keep it simple. Let me go to the next slide. Can you see what is that you can see in this particular slide? There are a lot of shops, correct? I'm asking you a question. Now you're going to get into the shop and you're going to buy something and going to eat. But there are a lot of shops. Now, can you tell me, how are you going to get into one shop and purchase? You can see there are different items in this particular shop. Maybe different same items in different shops also. Some places you may see dosa, some places you may see non-veg, some places many items are there. But you are confused or you are not sure to get into which shop and purchase what. So how are you going to select this? Can you guys tell me in the chat box how you will pick this? Which um, street vendor you will get in and buy? How do you make an analysis out of this? Okay, Sharath is telling very good point. Where there is a more crowd. Sunil, you don't know the taste preference. No, you are going to this food street for the first time. You are seeing there are a lot of shops. You are confused and standing. Okay. Number one, based on the amount that you have. Very, very idle answer. Yes, Santosh. But this answer is also right, Sharath. Where there is more crowd. So what you do, you got confused, but you cannot taste everything with your limited money. You have to choose the best one now. How you will do? Based on the hygiene. Okay. It's a street food. What you will do? Attractive shop. Attractive shop means you expect Deepika Padukone to stand there, Sachit? Okay. Then based on the crowd. Okay, all right. So maybe you choose standing there. You observe that food street vendors for let's say 5 or 10 minutes standing, and you will keep watching. You will see where is the more crowd flowing and going out, and based on that, you may feel that that particular counter is having varieties of food and more tastier food. That is how you may conclude, correct? So what are you doing here? Just standing idle for some time and observing the history. What is that history? The last 10 minutes, which counter had more customers. Based on that, you are going to go to that counter and buy that particular product, correct? Yes or no? And most of the time it will be correct. Yes or no? Yeah. That is what even the technical analysis also. Technical analysis based purely on the historical price movements to predict the probably what will be the future price. Very simple. So that's a classic example I given you. Now let us get into the different types of charts where this technical analysis are used. There are many types of charts. We have line charts, we have bar charts, we have candlestick charts, then we have a Heikin-Ashi chart, Renko charts, holo candle charts, and there are more. There are more. Okay. But majorly we are going to focus here candlestick chart. And tomorrow we are going to see how you can use Heikin-Ashi chart, Renko chart also. Maybe just basics I'm going to introduce. But today we will see candlestick charts. See, hope how many of you used candlestick chart? Can you please put in the chat box? How many of you have used candlestick charts? Or have you seen? Definitely you would have seen, I'm sure. Okay, super. Used, Pratima's used, super. Okay, you can see this is how the candlestick chart looks. There is two types of candles. One is red and one is green. Whereas green is having the close is here and the high is here and the open is here and low is here. What is this needle called as in a candle? What is this needle called as in a candle? Yes, it's called as wick. So even in this candle also, it is called as body and the wick. So wick is what? From the close, how much is the high? From the open, how much is the low? From close, how much is the low for a negative candle? And from open, how much is the high? This is how it is read. Hope you are able to understand this. Yes. So again, very important when it comes to technical analysis, there is a person called Dow, Charles Dow. So Charles Dow introduced to us something called technical analysis. So Charles Dow was introduced to world by Charles H. Dow, who also founded the Dow Jones Financial News Service, Wall Street Journal. So during this time, he wrote series of articles starting from 1900, which in the later years were referred to as Dow theory. Much credit goes to William P. Hamilton, who compiled all these articles over the period of 27 years. And much has changed since the time of Charles Dow. Hence, there are supporters and critics of Dow theory. Just quickly understand what is Dow theory. We are not going to get many things. I mean, like theory, I'm not going to do. Just a few things because very important to understand the Dow theory before getting into the technical analysis. That's why I'm going to do this. All right. So Dow theory has few assumptions. There are many assumptions, but we are going to discuss only those three assumptions here. That is three broad market trends. One is primary trend, another one is secondary trend, and another one is minor trends. You also may understand in a stock market there is three types of trend. Can you guys tell me what are the three types apart from this? Right, like understanding by common sense. Can you tell me which are the trends? One is upside, moving upside is one trend, moving downside is another trend, and moving at the same level is another trend. Yes, upside, downside, sideway. These are the three trends. You're right, Kishore. Now, here what Dow theory says is primary trend, secondary trend, and minor trends. What is this primary trend? Primary trends are you are looking for a longer trend, a longer term. That is a major trend. It is for several years, indicates a broad multi-year directions. Whereas secondary trend is think of this as a minor counter reaction to this larger movements. Okay, let me go to the next slide and you will understand here. See, Dow theory says about accumulation phase, markup phase, and distribution phase. Now, what is this major trend? I mean, the primary trend. Primary trend is from here to here. This is what the primary trend, where it's several years it will take the share price to go up. But whereas there is something called minor trends. See, it is going up and there is a small correction, minor trends. Again, it is going up, small corrections. Again, it's going up, small corrections. Again, going up, small correction. Going up, small correction. Going up, small corrections. This is called as minor trends. And there is something called secondary trends and minor trends. Okay, you can see the secondary trends, which is collapsing. I mean, this is what the trend for longer time, and suddenly there is a change in the minor trend. Okay, that is secondary trend, and there is a minor trend that is downfall, again changing. So this is how the Dow theory is being explained. Even when we are getting into technical analysis or when you are going to buy a stock, we are using this is what accumulation phase, markup phase, and distribution phase. What is accumulation phase is where you can buy more number of shares. But generally what happens from this point to this point, when the market falls, what will be your reaction? Generally from this point to this point, the market has fallen. What will be your reaction? Where you can see this blue color line, no, up to this level. After this level, whether you're going to buy, sell, or still you'll be fear. Yes, Sachin, you're right. Still we feel there is a fear whether the market may fall further. In the last July, August, that is what happened. People said market is going to come to 8,000 level like 2008. It is going to fall drastically, but it did not come down. Even today, I mean, during the second wave lockdown, people are expecting the market is going to crash. Market cheated everyone. Market just eliminated the economy and started going out and hitting the new highs. Correct? So nobody can understand the market until unless you are keep on observing on everyday basis on technical analysis, then only you'll be able to do that. Right? So this is accumulation phase. What is this accumulation phases? Where the market has come down and settled for some time, and can you see this is it's going up, start going up. So this accumulation phase you are supposed to purchase. You may purchase here, you may purchase here. After buying, it will fall down. You should not get scared. If you are a long-term investor, if the company is good, then you are supposed to hold this. Okay, then you can see there is a markup phase where it is going to show you some shocks. See, it is going up, suddenly there is a fall, which is fall is more than the previous one. The fall is more than the previous one, but it is falling, but still it is recovering. See, the high is more than the previous one, but it is again falling. So this kind of things happen in the market. In the markup phase also, we get had a sudden shock and panic. We may get tensed and we will try to sell somewhere here when the market has started falling. So you would have purchased somewhere here, you would have sold somewhere here. Whereas there is a loss in the profit for you, loss in the profit. If you would have waited, you would have sold it somewhere here in the distribution phase, which is double than this. Correct? Yes, are you guys with me? Double than this. So you need to understand in the market accumulation phase, markup phase, and distribution phase. Now let us get into two tools. Before getting into that tool, I will just show you one important thing. Go to nsindia.com. Okay. Can you see something called market data? And just click on the pre-open market. Can you see this? Nifty 50, all stocks are there. Now I'm just clicking download on this. I'm just showing a simple data analysis for you, but which is also simpler way to start your trading. Okay, let me open this Excel sheet. It's very interesting. Just observe here. Definitely you can start your trading or small investments by this. Okay. Okay, this is pre-open high close is not there. Okay, sorry, I don't want this particular data. I wanted equity data where I need open high close. Yeah, you can see there is open high close. Yeah, I wanted this particular data. Sorry. All right, so can you see here we have all the Nifty 50 companies stock price, open price, low price, high price, previous close, current price, all these things are given. Now let me delete all these things. I don't want this 50 days, 365 days percentage. Okay, let me cut this and I will move somewhere this side and keep it. I'm not going to use that as of now. Now there is a very simple formula. Okay, what is that formula is buy when the open price is equal to low. When the open price is equal to low. Getting it what I'm saying? You have to buy that stock when your open price is equal to low. Then you have to buy that stock. You have to sell a stock when your high is low. Sorry. When your open price is high. Able to understand? Are you guys with me? All right. Now I'm going to find out where the open price and the high price is same. Okay, how are you going to find out? Just put a simple formula, that is if logical test, that is open price equal to high, open price equal to high, then if value is true, then you print buy, comma, value is not true, then you don't print anything. Just double click on this, go down. If any value is there, you can see. I think if put ulta formula, this is for okay. I did instead of high I should put low. Sorry. Instead of C2, I have to put this low. Just select low. Yeah. Now double click. Yeah. Okay. Now I got buy signals. Can you see buy signals for each stock I got? Device Lab. I got Wipro buy signal. I got Dr. Reddy buy signal. Go down. Grasim buy signal. But you have to use this method whenever the market opens. Can you tell me what time market is opening? Can you guys tell me at what time market opens? Yes, 9:15 a.m. the market opens. At 9:15, if you do this, can you see here, when the market opened, Device Lab opened at 4,275. Even the day's low is also 4,275. When open is equal to low, that is a place you are supposed to purchase this particular company. And you can see the LTP currently is 4,399. From 4,275, it has gone to 4,399. How much the price has increased? Same example. You can take Dr. Reddy is also there. Can you take Wipro? When open is equal to low, see open is also 445 and low price is also, sorry, 545. Can you see this? Can you guys see this? I'm marking for you just to understand. See, 545 is open price and the low price is also 545 and current price is 554. Whenever the stock is opened, when there is buy price equal to low, I mean, when the open price equal to low, then you are supposed to purchase. I will type here for you clearly. Open equal to low, then you are supposed to buy. When open equal to high, then you are supposed to sell. So for that also, I'm going to put code. I mean, just formula. If logical test open equal to high, comma, just open bracket. If it is true, then you have to print the cell. If it is not true, then don't print anything. Just double click on that. You will get some cell signals. Can you see here cell power grid? Open is 548 and low is 248, 245 for 248, and currently it is trading at 242, which is lower than the open price. So if you have sold in the morning, you would have made some 7 rupees profit. In the buying range, you see Wipro only, you take an example. If you would have purchased at 545, now currently at 554, you would have made some 9 rupees profit. If you have bought 100 shares, 900 rupees is your profit. This is one way you can begin, but you need to be little faster. You need not to panic. You need to be very quick, make small profits and come out. If you keep for longer duration, you may end up in loss. So you can observe few days, then you can get into the trading activity. But this is one method of starting your initial trading. This is called as data analysis. So we have a data. By doing some analysis, we are getting into buy signal or sell signal. Are you guys with me? Are able to understand this? Was it interesting? Or do you guys know about this before? Okay. Hope you're, studying this or listening to me for first time about this, correct? Yeah. Thank you. So can we move? Can we move to the next level? Sachin, you know. Okay, superb. That's nice to hear from you. This is a simple technique. Okay, any beginners can start using this. Any beginners, maybe you can actually trade on 10 shares. Then you can actually sell, buy device lab 10 shares. 100 rupees goes up, 50 rupees goes up. You're getting 500 rupees profit. So something like that you can do from this. Okay, this is only for beginners. Once you understand the market, once you're able to understand how the movements are happening, then you can actually get into the technical analysis. Here also there are a lot of data. You can see 365 days percentage, 30 days percentage. So 30 days, which company has gone up maximum, you can check from this. Which company has gone up. If they slightly started moving up, then maybe you can actually do some analysis, or you can start buying that company. So like that also you can do some analysis. Okay. However, it's all connected to the price only. So however, it all reflects on the technical analysis. Okay, this is one method. Next is very important tool. We are going to discuss about pivot calculator. This is the number one tool we are going to discuss. This is the basics or basic of technical analysis. Everyone whoever is going to use technical analysis, they should know about this support and resistance. Okay, so I will take hardly another 10 minutes to complete this. Then we will wind up today's session. All right. So pivot calculator, support and resistance. So just to pay some more attention here, I'm going to show something called pivot calculator. All right. So this is called pivotcalculator.com. Just to go to pivotcalculator.com and you will get this particular website where you can see open, high, low, and close. Just we are supposed to give yesterday's open, high, low, close. Based on yesterday's open, high, close, we get calculated some support and resistance and pivot point for today's trade setup. Okay, so let me download yesterday's opening, close, all those things. Okay, go to the market data, just click on, okay, some company, let's take Reliance. And you can see there is historical data. Just click on this historical data and you can see it is 9th price, 9th June price is given here. Open, high, low, and the previous close is there, close price is there. So can you guys make a note of this? And can you tell me the price to me? I'm typing in that box. It's a price. Okay, just tell me. Okay, what is open price? Can you guys tell me? It is 2219, correct? What is the high? It's 221. What is low price? What is the low? 2157. 2157.95. What is the close? Close, you can see it is 2175. Right? You guys following? So after giving this open, high, low, close, again telling once again why we are taking yesterday's price is because after yesterday's market, you are supposed to do this, not on the current market. Okay, before market opens today, you want to know how much Reliance share price can go up and how much it can come down, or what is the level where you can find out support and resistance. For that, we are using this pivot point calculator. For that, we required only the previous day data, not the current data. Please understand, we wanted only the previous day data. So once you fill this previous day data, you will get this calculation. Just click on calculator. This calculation is very simple. Okay, very simple. It's given here itself. You can see how it is calculated. High plus low plus close divided by 3 is what the pivot point. Okay, pivot point is nothing but it is called as center point. Okay, from there bottom side is called as support. Now what is support? Let me give you a simple example. Let's say if I'm standing in front of you guys in a classroom and taking a class, how I will stand, or generally how people will stand. Maybe I'm taking a support of some table and I will be standing, let's say. Okay, imagine the table is table is broken. Imagine the table is broken. Where I will land after the table is broken, where I will land? Can you please respond in the chat box quickly? Once the table broken, where I will land? Yes, exactly on the floor, on the dais, or wherever I'm standing, correct? Now let's say the force is very huge. Wearing a green color shirt today, so let us imagine I'm a Hulk. Okay, so the table also broken. Now floor is also broken where we were standing in the first floor. Now where I will land? Now where I will land? Ground floor. Super. Yes, ground floor. Correct. Now if the ground floor is also broken, then I will go to the borewell. Correct. So this is what support. When the support is broken, I will go to the next level where I will take a support and I stand. So all the stunt sequence in the movie you would have seen, whenever Jackie Chan is fighting, he will fall. First support he will take. From there again he fall. Second support he will take. That is called a support. Whereas, imagine I have on my back I have put some fire rocket things. Okay, rocket where I can fly. Now I'm in the first floor taking class to you guys, and the building is 9 floors. Okay, my rocket is going. It started firing, and I'm also flying. So I'm going up, and I'm breaking the ceiling. First ceiling, if I break, then that is called as resistance. I may sometimes hit that and come down. Okay, or you can imagine even if I'm throwing a ball in a closed 4 walls very fastly, then the ball may go hit the ceiling and come back. If the ceiling is weak, then it may break that ceiling and go to the next floor. This is called as resistance. If the ground floor is weak, then it may break and go down. That is called as support. Hope you understood the support and resistance concept. Yes, can you guys please respond in the chat box? Cool, you guys are very sharp. So now you can see that is what the support and resistance in the pivot point we got. Now let us open a graph of Reliance and understand whether the same thing has happened today in the market or not. Okay, this is called as investing.com. It is free of cost. Everybody can use. Anybody is using investing.com? Okay, Sachin says yes. Anybody else? Super. So Sachin, do you invest and trade? Superb. That's great. Okay, so let me click on this stock charts. On charts, just click on stock charts. Then you will get this particular window. I'm clicking this so that it will become big. Now I'm going to type here Reliance, RELIANCE. Can you see Reliance Industry stock has come here on NSE, stock NSE. So I'm clicking on that. Now you can see the Reliance stock price has been loaded here. The share price from last November to now June, it is showing in this. This is called as area graph or line graph or whatever it is. Now I'm going to change this to candles. So just click on here. Can you see the candles? I'm clicking this. It will change to candles. Now we are doing intraday, correct? So day, let me zoom little. Last few days it's enough for us. Okay. Let me select. We will go to the pivot point first. See that pivot point is 2184. If the pivot point is 2184 and today Reliance is open above this 2184, then what are you going to do? Can you guys tell me? If the price of Reliance today opens above this 2184, then what are you going to do? Any guesses? Exactly, you buy. When the share price of Reliance opens above 2184, then you are supposed to purchase that particular company. If the share price opening below 2184, then you can expect the share price to go down. So let us understand, Reliance today opened at what price? See here, it is 2193. Today opened at 2193. So immediately after opening, 2193 is above the pivot point. Okay, below the first R1. Can you see the first R1? R1 is what? Resistance 1. Resistance 1, it says 2211 is what? First resistance. So if it is opening above 2184, then I can expect the share price to go up to 2211. Okay, we will check whether it has happened today or not. So we are sure that share price opened above this. So I am purchasing. So open price, we know that it is 2193. So I am purchasing at 2193 or 2195. Okay, and what it says, it can go up to the first resistance 2211. Now currently at what price it's trading, you can see here it is 2211. And also you can see today's high. What is intraday's high? It went up to 2230. So from morning, by the time we started the session, it opened and went up high 2230 touched, and now currently at trading at 2211. So our pivot point calculation is correct. 2230 means it went up to the broken the R1 level, went up to this level, and it is trading currently at R1 level. We will see that same thing in the graph also. Okay, can you see here on the 10th? See, 10th market opened somewhere here. It was like this only. Suddenly it went up, then it has came down, and it is currently trading at this level. So just understand By looking at this graph, can you tell me which is support and resistance for this graph? By looking at this graph, can you tell me which is the support level and resistance level? So basically, okay, you're right, Sharad. Basically, how do I draw a support line and resistance line is very simple. Let me click on this. There is something called trend line. See, click on that, and I'm going to draw a line for you. How I will find out that support and resistance level? Just I will show you. Now, can you see out of the graph I'm seeing, this is the lowest point. Here 1 point. Again here it's 1 point. Here is 1 point, and this is another point. So let me draw a line here. Why I have drawn a line here? See, the market is coming like this. This is what the markup. If you remember in the Dow theory we just shown, it came out and went up. And in the accumulation phase, it has come down. It touched the support. It touched the support. Again went up. Again came down. Went up, came down. Touched the support. Went up. Support has broken. Can you see? That is why there is a long candle. That is why there is a long candle. The support has broken. Once the support has broken, the share price fallen freely. Hope you are able to understand. So once the share price is fallen down, this is the next support level the stock has found. This is the next support level the stock has found automatically. So from there, it went up, again went up. Now you can see this become resistance. Once that resistance level is broken, see today from 2200, it went up to 2019. And the high is 2030. It reached the high and it fallen. Now again you can buy. You have to wait and buy in the day. If it is again touching the support and not breaking the support, if the market is doing good, then you can purchase the stock again. Yes, Kishar Kumar. This is called as demand zone. And you can also see here, the volume is also suddenly there is a green, whenever there is a green candle high, the green volume is also gone up. When there is a selling happen, you can see there is a large selling and volume is reduced. Hope you're able to understand. Any doubt in this? Can you please ask me if any doubts? Let me show for one more company. I will take Nifty index itself. Okay. I will take Nifty index itself and we will see at what level the market may close today. I am taking 15 minutes graph. Okay. Why 15 minutes and all? I will tell tomorrow. Okay. So you can see this is the Nifty graph of today. It is similar to Reliance. Now let me draw a trend line. I mean support. So this is what the support I'm looking for this. So you can watch today. If the support is broken, then the market today itself end in the lowest. If the support is not broken, if it is persisting above the support level, then the market will go to close to this high. Another thing I'm observing here is in next few minutes or whatever it is, if it is going to cross this level, now you can see 10th is here. It is going like this, touched the high and again came down. Now if it started going up, if it is crossing this red line, this is resistant, that is 15,730, then you can see it may go up to this level, that is 15,793. But I'm not sure whether it is going to touch 15,793 until unless this breaks this particular resistance level. If this resistance level breaks, then you can expect the share Nifty to go up further. If it is going down, if this support level breaks, then you can find today Nifty will grow. Nifty will actually come down. Okay, so that is what the support and resistance tell us. You can watch today. Please use this investing.com and draw this line on Nifty and keep watching 15 minutes graph up to 3:30. You can watch. However, I think you don't have class. You watch this. It will be very interesting and you will understand a lot of things by doing this. And majorly tomorrow, whatever the technical indicators, whatever I'm going to cover, more than that, the support and resistance is the primary or key thing for any analysis. Okay, primary thing for support and resistance is the key thing for analysis. Any doubts? If you have any doubts, please tell me in the chat box. If you have any doubts, please tell me in the chat box. Hope you understood what is demand and supply. Sorry, you understood support and resistance. Okay, can you guys please tell me, was it useful and interesting? Whether I bored in today's session? If yes, now can you give me some ratings? Chocolate, 5-star. So will you give me 5-star or Kit Kat or Coffee Bite? All right, so please practice and please do that assignment what I've showed, and please practice the support and resistance. And tomorrow we are going to do many more things. Tomorrow within that 2 hours of time frame, I will try to complete the maximum. Today I know that I've taken half an hour or more than that extra. I'm sorry for that, and hope I did not waste your time taking this 30 or 40 minutes extra. Hope you learned things. That is what important.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. On behalf of our faculty and our students, I'd like to thank you for spending this time with us today. And I'm sure we've all learned a lot, and we're taking back a lot of information from what you've given us today. And we look forward to meeting with you again tomorrow and learning more.
Thank you, Caroline. So meet you all tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Saravana.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. We'll meet at 10:15 tomorrow exactly.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Caroline.
All right.
Now we'll close the session. Sir,
Thank you, sir.
Dharmendra, sir, if you are there, please share this recording with all the students. Yeah, now people can log off one by one.